Thanks for watching. Today is Mommy Monday and I decided to do a Q&A. I know these videos, they don't get really good views, but I enjoy doing them. I love interacting with you guys. So here I am again, and I asked you guys on Twitter to send me some questions. So let's get started. And the first question is, when did Liam start talking more? This is by Jenna. My son is 20 months and won't talk a lot, just 10 words or so. Jenna, hey, what's up? And congratulations on your son. You know what? I noticed Liam started talking a little bit more when he was 18 months. And then honestly, I noticed he talked a lot more and even more as the months progressed. And before he turned 2, he was speaking in various sentences, but more 3-word sentences. And now that he is, it's June, April. So now he's 2 years and 2 months. So he talks in sentences. But I really feel like school really helped him talk. And honestly, every single kid talks at a different rate. So don't feel like your son is behind. I feel your son's a secret genius and he's just taking it all in. And then one day he's going to just be spitting out those sentences. No, but I know I'm joking and all. But honestly, every kid is just so different when it comes to everything. And I was that mom when people would be like, oh, your son's not walking. I would be like, oh my God, what's going on? Why is he not walking? I am that first time mom, the crazy one, who's oh my gosh, is everything okay? So I totally feel you when it comes to all of those questions and feeling oh, is he on track and stuff? Your son's on track. He's normal. And yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I had to share because, as moms, everyone, we all feel oh my gosh, is everything okay? Okay, so the next question. Oh, Brittany Rodriguez. Hey girl, high five. Brittany, actually, I met her in Minnesota and I met her at a Minnesota meetup and I ended up being her biggest customer on her Scentsy store. She sells these things called Scentsy's. They're everything, different various scents, what's it called? Wickless warmers. But what I buy from her are the things for my laundry. It makes it smell good. They're called washer whiffs in the scent Luna. You guys should check that out. But I went on a tangent. Her question is, how do you make Liam not a picky eater? If Alondra sees greens, she won't eat it. All she wants is bread, rice, and meat. LOL. Well, as Liam has gotten older, he is getting pickier, which is really sad because he used to eat everything. Now he won't. Even the old stuff that he used to love, he doesn't even like anymore. He doesn't like meat sauce, but he likes marinara. And if you're trying to get greens in, you know what I do? I make a smoothie. I make a green smoothie. It's usually water, a little bit of ice because Liam likes it cold, but if Alondra doesn't, don't do it cold. Spinach, a handful of kale, a couple handfuls of kale, 1 apple, 1 banana, 1 pear, and blend that in. And also, if Liam is a little constipated, and I know TMI, but this is a mommy Monday, you know what I mean? Add a little bit of chia seeds in there, blend it, and it helps. It helps with constipation, and it helps them get their greens, and it's so delicious. I used to do a glowing green smoothie that had parsley and stuff like that, cilantro, I believe. It used to have more of that green taste, but I catered this particular one for Liam because it's sweeter. And also, if it's not sweet enough, add 1 more banana. It doesn't hurt to add 1 more banana. It makes it so sweet and so delicious. And I usually do that for breakfast for Liam, and then we'll do waffles, eggs, fruit, avocado, the typical thing I always make him for breakfast. So Danielle asks, would you ever consider fertility treatments or adoption, and how long would you wait before making that choice? Fertility, yes, I would definitely consider fertility treatments if Justin and I were having a hard time conceiving. I would probably wait over a year or so, or even longer, just because I feel like I'm pretty patient when it comes to that, because I feel like it'll happen, but you never know, So this is kind of a hard question. I have to think such a long time. I can't just spit out my answer, but I would definitely consider fertility treatments if that was something that Justin and I were having a hard time. I mean, we do want to have a second child more than anything. And I think what happened was after I miscarried, it kind of made me I honestly have to tell you, it made me scared to get pregnant again, but I do want to get pregnant eventually, but I'm scared. Like every time I have my period now, I'm like, is it my period or is it a miscarriage? Like, I freak out. I don't know. I went on a tangent, but yeah, your question was that. And then as far as adoption, I would really just love to have 2 kids. And if I can't have a second one, and fertility treatments don't work out, it's definitely something that Justin and I would have to talk about, but I can't make that choice just myself. I would have to talk to Justin about it, and we definitely, we're happy with just Liam right now, and maybe another baby if that'll ever happen, but that's all I can answer for now. Joanna Joy 24, are you guys planning to enroll Liam to T-ball Little League since he's so into baseball? He's such a sweet SF Giants boy. Yes, absolutely. I think the age where they start is around 3 or 4, so you better believe we're gonna, yeah, for sure. And I really want him to be in Boy Scouts if possible, because Justin was in Boy Scouts. Laura, are you the mom you thought you were going to be? Have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? Oh my gosh, so this is gonna sound so silly, but I really thought I was gonna be a cool mom. Like, the mom that still dresses real cute and is like super fashionable and on fleek and on point and still wears heels. Yes, I thought I was gonna be that mom. And then what happened was I like stay in pajamas. I wear jeggings every day. I wear mom shorts where like the shorts are like almost to the knees. I guess I became the mom I didn't want to be like. I love the mom that I am. Like, I'm so loving. I always put Liam first, that kind of thing. But as far as the mom image, I am that mom. Like, when people say mom jeans, I feel like they're talking about me. Like in that not so positive way. But you know what? The thing is, a lot has changed to me. The way I look and the way people perceive me is not that big of a deal like it used to be. Like, people can call me fat. They can say I gained weight. And you know what? That kind of stuff before I had Liam would drive me nuts. I'd be like, no, I didn't gain weight. What you talking about, But now, like, you can say that and it doesn't faze me. But the thing that bugs me, okay, I keep going on tangents, but the thing that bugs me is when people talk about my nose. It's like, why are you hating on something that I was born with? Like, why? Like, okay, my nose is big. That's not gonna, like, you telling me that I need to go get my nose fixed, that I need to contour better, that I need to get some plastic surgery. All of that makes no sense to me because I love my nose. I love my big flat nose, and there's nothing I will do to change that. But the fact that someone will say that to me just irks me a little bit. It's like, maybe you need to reflect on yourself and see why you're telling a stranger that, because obviously it's bothering you more so than me, because I love this nose. Larissa Durazo, moms are moms 24/7, but do you take time for yourself? If so, what do you do? Love you, April. Yes, I take time for myself. Filming is time for myself because, it is a hobby for me. It was a hobby for me back in 2009 and it still is. I know, it is my job now as well, but it has always been my hobby and I always film videos that I want to film. It's never like, oh, I have to film this. So yes, that is my me time, filming. My other me time is every night. Liam goes down around 7. Well, we try to put him down later now because he wakes up like at 5 and sometimes 6. So we have tried to put him down to sleep around 7:30 to 8 now. And after he goes down to sleep, I edit, and that's like my me time. And I edit until 10 p.m. and then 10 to 11, usually Justin and I spend time together. We chat and we watch a show and then we go to sleep. So I would say that's my me time. And then my me time, like the time that is completely for me, is when I take my cycling, or people also call it spin classes. I usually try to do that 3 times a week. When I travel, it's been so bad that I haven't been able to do it as much. But if we're on a regular schedule and the week is free and there's no traveling or anything, I try to go 3 times a week, and I love that there's different times. Like, there's early times, like as early as 5 a.m. The earliest I took a class was 7 a.m. There's 8 a.m., 10 a.m. There's weekends, weekdays. I love spin class. It makes me so happy, and I know I'm doing something good for myself because after I sweat, I feel good, and I know that I'm doing something to make myself look a little better too, because, you know, I'm working out. Lynn Beauty says, what were you most nervous about before having Liam that turned out to not even be an issue or worry? Honestly, giving birth to Liam and just making sure he was okay. I remember, you know, as a new parent, I remember when Liam was first born, they told us that he might have a little jaundice and that he might have, like, you know, the light therapy, which is normal. There's so many babies that, you know, they experience that. But and also he lost a lot of weight after he was born. He was like 8 pounds 3 ounces when he was born, and then he went down to like 7 something, like 7 point something. That was pretty high, but he did lose a couple pounds or a few pounds, and it made me so sad. And I felt like he lost weight because my breast milk wasn't really coming in, or it wasn't as much as he needed at the time. And then finally my breast milk came in, and I was nursing him, and then we took him back to the doctor. They weighed him. He was perfectly fine. They checked for his jaundice, and he was fine. So that was the first thing. And also I didn't want a C-section. We waited I was in over 30 hours of labor. I really wanted to push and give birth to him in that way, but it just didn't happen that way. And that was one thing that I worried about, and one thing that I was so afraid of. And still to this day, where I was cut, he's 2 now, but where I was cut, my C-section, it still hurts, and it's so weird. And I think, is it mind over matter? And it isn't, because when I touch it, it's still sensitive, and that's like the weirdest thing, because it's been 2 years. Renewed Heart says, I love how you both love and respect each other, but when things get difficult or one gets angry, how do you handle it? I think her question is between me and Justin. The thing is, Justin is incredible at listening. He is great at communicating. So what we do together is we talk it out. I have to be honest, I think I'm the crazy one. I know I'm the crazy one. Justin is so level-headed, so kind. He's never snapped at me. It's always been me. He's never done anything to hurt me or to intentionally hurt me. You know, like, anything that he does that if I get butthurt about, he doesn't even think that it would have hurt me. And like, it's always me. I'm just a crazy one. I think it's when I'm PMSing, you know, I just get into those moods. But it's all about communication, you know, and really talking it out. Like, Justin's the type of person, if I'm mad or if he's upset about something, we have to talk it out, and we won't go to bed angry. We always kiss each other good night, and we always say we love each other. There are nights when I'm like, don't want to, because I feel a way about something, but I always give him a kiss good night, even if I feel a way about something. And usually I feel a way about something that's so insignificant I shouldn't have to begin with, you know? Anyhow, those were the Mommy Monday questions. Thank you, friends, so much for watching. I know this video was long, but you know I love to talk with you, friends. If you enjoy Mommy Mondays, let me know, because I would love to do them regularly. I try to do them like every other Monday if possible. Also, in the comment section, leave what you guys want me to do, like any type of videos you guys want me to do. I will be so happy to do them. I love you, friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye.